Welcome back to another episode of Stauffer Garage, guys. Today we're going to be detailing this 2015 Cadillac Escalade. As you guys can see, this thing has been completely kid trashed for 1, 2, it's been smoked in, and 3, there's a ton of dog hair in the back, but 4, we're going to transform this thing and make it look like new again. And these seats are going to turn out amazing. I'm a sucker for brown interiors, so this thing is going to turn out awesome. Stick around to the very end to see the before and after shots. Hit that subscribe button down below, thumbs it up. Well, let's get started. One thing you can't see in this shot is the door panel is filled with chewed up sunflower seeds, which is all solidified in there. And then the center console is completely filled with cigarette butts and cigarette ashes that will get cleaned up later on. Now, before we get too far in this video, I need every single one of you to comment down below that you want to be entered in to win a Sandia 5100 carpet extractor. This is the one that I use in all of my detailing videos, and I want to give one away to a lucky subscriber. So comment down below, thumbs this video up, make sure you're subscribed, so that way you can be entered in to win, and I will announce it in next week's video. Now, I'm not sure what kids had a party in this one or how many kids actually ride in this vehicle, but the fact that there's this much food and books and toys and everything on the floor, they must have had some sort of explosion of food just happen somehow in this vehicle. But luckily, the good news is the owner has these rubber floor mats in the vehicle, and they're actually completely wrapped around these seats, and it is one solid piece across this center section, which I didn't even know they existed, and they are just, I mean, I'm just blown away. It made my life so much easier. And for those that love these vacuum shots, I slowed down a few of these extreme ones, sucking up all this food for you to enjoy. Now, if you're just the weekend warrior or detail your own car and you want to pick up a vacuum, I use this one called the VacMaster Beast. It's on Amazon. I have it linked below for you to check out. It's small, it's economical, it's like $100, and it works really, really well. I actually use 2 of them during my details for each side of the vehicle. It's one to check out if you're interested in picking one up. Now, in the last video, I announced that pre-orders are officially open for the Foxtail pet detailing brush that I'm using here to get all of that pet hair, any fibers that are kind of coming out of your carpet out. It's a amazing tool. It is the best pet hair tool I've ever used, and I'm excited just to be carrying it for you guys. So definitely head over to foxclean.com after this video to get your pre-orders in, because they are selling out fast. Based on the interest from last video, I'm going to have to order some more soon from my manufacturer, because these things are selling out really, really quickly. Now, I'm not sure how this rear seat fabric was cleaned before, but it looks like somebody went pretty aggressive with it because a lot of the fibers were hanging off, they were stretched out. So I tried to take some of them off with a pet detailing brush, but it really isn't that kind of job. So after doing a quick couple passes with it, I went ahead and had it pull off by manual hand some of these fibers. Manually pull off some of these fibers and tear them off to clean it up. Now this is definitely the money shot that I enjoyed watching after I filmed this video, is just sucking up all this cigarette ashing, just getting this center console cleaned.
When we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, now trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, 'cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning.
Now, whenever I detail a smoker's car, I always try to vacuum as much of the dashboard and as much of the car as possible, because you don't know where that ash gets into, and it helps you out later on when you're trying to clean door panels or all those creases on your interior, where even with a detailing brush, sometimes it's hard to get it all out, whereas a vacuum can kind of make quick work of it. So I definitely try to go over above and beyond when it comes to vacuuming, especially in a smoker's car. I'm not gonna lie, these seats were so heavy because it is an Escalade, and Cadillacs in general just have extra plush soft seats, tons of adjustments. So pulling these bad boys out were extremely backbreaking, and I definitely felt it the next day trying to maneuver these things out of the car.
So take me on a trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. Make me feel so young. I know we're acting stupid, maybe just a little bit foolish. Just go a little crazy and lose it. It's the only way we know how to do it. Kill the lights.
Now, this rear cargo area is kind of cool. It has actually a hydraulic lift for this rear hatch piece, but also I wanted to pull this piece out because even though it does cover a lot of the trunk, on the sides and the edges, you still can get a lot of debris in there. So after I finished vacuuming this top piece, I went ahead and pulled it out, and you guys will see how much stuff actually gets tucked behind there. Now, for the favorite part of the detail for me personally is I love, like I mentioned, tan brown leather seats. I feel like it's just super luxurious, if you will. And when I think of like Ferraris or high-end cars, it's always just the color that I picture in my head. And these seats were really, really beautiful to begin with, but they definitely needed a lot of cleaning. So using my leather cleaner, my drill brush, I went in and hit them with it to get all the oils and dirt and everything that's kind of caked in, especially smoker residue, off the leather seats. And you'll see in the before and after shots here of just this basin being cleaned with the leather cleaner, how much a difference it makes when it comes to just the shine and the color of it. And once the seat's clean, I'm using my leather conditioner to top coat this stuff. And I love this leather conditioner. I'm excited to eventually be carrying it on Fox Clean. But for right now, you guys will just have to kind of take my word for it until you get to try it and look at these before and after shots to see what I mean. Now for all these interior panels, it's obviously the same bread and butter formula I always use, which is a watered down, diluted all-purpose cleaner 10-to-1, and using my Fox Clean detailing brushes to get into all those nooks and crannies, to scrub these panels clean, especially the center console between the seats, because that's where a lot of liquids and stuff get dripped in. So cleaning those up and then just wiping down the entire dashboard.
So good in my sweater. Winter's my favorite weather, 'cause it brings you close, and I need you close. Yeah, wish we could stay here forever. Each day you keep getting better. Gotta love you close, and I need you close. I need you close, yeah. Na 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 na. Every day, look away.
Now, for a lot of you, I don't know how many of you like to play the stock market or if you do any trading whatsoever, but I feel like if you're on Reddit or if you're a car enthusiast or even if you watch YouTube, you've probably seen what's kind of gone on with the whole GameStop thing and Wall Street bets. Just a cool thing I wanted to mention because I honestly enjoyed the whole situation. I played a little bit, made some money, and it's just kind of a fun thing and very, very historic moment, I feel like, in just trading in general and for the whole economy. So if you don't know about it, definitely check it out. And if you do know what I'm talking about, go ahead and comment down below, #DiamondHands.
We could be good friends, yeah. We could be good friends. We could be good friends, yeah. Each time you leave me, it's harder. Feels like I'm stuck underwater. Can't hold my breath. Can't hold my breath. Don't know what's there. No. Na 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 na. Every day, look away. Na 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 na. Every day, look away. We could be good friends. We could be good friends. We could be good friends.
Now, once I got all the leather seats cleaned up and everything conditioned, I definitely went back over the dashboard again and all of the leather on the door panels, the center console, and just hit it with a leather conditioner too, because a lot of this interior is wrapped in leather. I wanted to make sure it was coated with a conditioner, so that way it doesn't crack, and it also helps protect it from future wear and tear.
We could be good friends, yeah. We could be good friends. We could be good friends, yeah. Na 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 na. Every day, look away. Na 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 na. Every day, look away.
Now, the saving grace for this detail were these rubber floor mats, so hitting them with all-purpose cleaner and the drill brush to get all of that grime and caked on crap off of them before wiping them clean and then throwing them back in the vehicle.
Even though the floor mats were fairly clean at the beginning of these shots, as you can tell, they still were quite dirty because I think the owner used them for a while of a good period of time before they switched over to these plastic floor mats. So I went ahead and gave them the full gambit of detailing, which is, just vacuuming, pet detailing brush, and then hitting them with my carpet cleaner and solution with the drill brush, and then extracting them clean. I always try to do any floor mats in the car, even if they're covered by something, to clean them and then throw them in the trunk for the owner after they've dried, just in case they want to put them back in, save them, sell them, whatever. Just get them clean to kind of complete the full detail. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this color interior and this transformation just as much as I did. These before and after shots speak volumes of how awesome this car is on the inside. I am excited because the outside of this car is black and it is extremely swirled and scratched. So I'm going to be doing an exterior only detail coming up soon, which is going to be fully polished, get all those scratches out, ceramic coat it, and just make the thing look like brand new on the outside as well. So that video is going to be coming out shortly. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, and like I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, make sure you comment down below that you want to be entered in for that Sandia 5100 extractor. I'm going to be giving one away to a lucky subscriber, and I'll announce that in next week's video. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next time.